want to go across to
one
Rahul
more thing,
Gautam.
you know,
Rahul
that's
Gautam is
basically
at the Congress headquarters in Delhi. He's joining us right now. Apparently, they're already celebrating at the Congress headquarters. They've got the dhols out and there's a festive Diwali come early kind of atmosphere at the Congress headquarters from what Rahul told us. Rahul, shouldn't they just wait for the EVMs to be opened and for counting to take place before these early Diwali celebrations start?
Absolutely, and see behind me, Congress workers are already celebrating here at AICC. They are bursting firecrackers, dhols are here, they are dancing and they are chanting slogans in favor of Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi. But the usual EVM hacked placards are gone now. You'll see these placards which clearly say that Haryana mein khuli Rahul Gandhi ki mohabbat ki dukaan, hailing their leader. And in fact, these workers, they've been dancing here for past half an hour because they know that these two states, Jammu Kashmir and Haryana, they are North India states, and it's extremely crucial for Congress party to get revived in northern part of the country, and that's why these workers have come. They were here since 6 in the morning, and they are saying that this is actually going to revive the Congress party. And I was telling you earlier also, the usual EVM hacked placards are gone. They are now saying that people are posing their confidence in Rahul Gandhi. I'll just get a quick word from these people. आप नाम बताइएगा अपना? अपना नाम बताइए, कहाँ से आए हैं?
मेरा नाम अनिल है, हिसार से आया हूँ, हरियाणा से। मैं राहुल गांधी, प्रियंका गांधी का।
आपको पूरा विश्वास है कांग्रेस पार्टी जीतेगी? अभी तो नंबर भी नहीं आया, डब्बे भी नहीं खुले।
हरियाणा के अंदर कांग्रेस पार्टी कम से कम 80 सीटों के साथ कांग्रेस पार्टी सरकार बनाने जा रही है भूपेंद्र सिंह हुड्डा के नेतृत्व में। जो बेटियों को रोड पे घसीटा गया, जो किसानों के साथ अत्याचार हुआ, उसका नतीजा है आज बीजेपी सरकार को लोग उखाड़ फेंकने का काम कर रहे हैं।
See now this gentleman dancing here. अपना नाम बताइए, कहाँ से आए?
विजय चिकारा, यूपी।
अच्छा ये बताइए, अभी तो नंबर भी नहीं आया, अभी तो ईवीएम खुला भी नहीं है।
नंबर तो एडीएम तो खुल चुका। जनता में जो आवाज उठ रही है, कांग्रेस पार्टी एक तरफा चुनाव है।
आज सवेता सिंह और उनको भी बता देना, पापा की परिया है ना।
So clearly, these workers are absolutely extremely elated over the fact that all the exit polls are predicting a clear-cut victory in Haryana, and many are saying that they'll be on the verge of forming government in Jammu and Kashmir. I have with me Jagdish Sharma also, one leader who always come at Congress headquarters for celebration and sometime to protest against EVMs. जगदीश जी, अभी तो नंबर आया भी नहीं है, 8 बजे के बाद काउंटिंग शुरू होगी, लेकिन आपने पहले ही पटाखे फोड़ दिए, ढोल वाले।
भाई हमें पता था राहुल गांधी की भारत जोड़ तरह काम आ रही है, उनकी सच काम आ रही है, मोदी की झूठ फेल हो रही है। मैं समझता हूँ कहीं ना कहीं परिणाम का हमें पता है। पूरा हरियाणा राहुल गांधी के साथ खड़ा, हुड्डा जी के साथ खड़ा है। परिवर्तन भी होना चाहिए, यही परिणाम आएगा। मैं हरियाणा चाहता हूँ, मुझे पता हर आदमी, अब तो बीजेपी के लोग भी बधाई दे रहे हैं कि आप हरियाणा और जम्मू कश्मीर में सरकार बनाने जा रहे हैं।
So that was Jagdish Sharma. Clearly, in fact, I must tell our viewers that some of the Congress workers have ordered specifically jalebis because we all know that how Rahul Gandhi was trolled in Haryana, was speaking about a factory of jalebis. So in order to celebrate the possible or potential victory coming in Haryana and possibly in Jammu and Kashmir, these workers are extremely elated and saying that this will essentially lead to revival of Congress party and also establish Rahul Gandhi as a serious politician, unlike what BJP has been allegedly portraying, that he is a reluctant politician or a part-time politician.
You know, the interesting thing, Rahul, Preeti, over the last 10 years, even when the Congress has been out of power, the one state which has always brought in its people for any function at the Congress headquarters is Haryana. That while they were in power in Rajasthan, you'd get about 25% of the crowd would be from Rajasthan. But the majority were brought in from Haryana with Mr. Huda. Ye Huda ki aadmi hai. The Huda ji would come around with his 500 people, trucks. That's the only way you'd get a crowd at the Congress office. But to think that they're celebrating even before the EVMs, I mean, do they have that much faith in pollsters? I thought the faith had gone. It seems that these are the same Congress persons who will always criticize pollsters, criticize EVMs. Today they've come and started celebrating at 6:45 in the belief that the Congress has already won, based on what Yashwant Deshmukh says. Surely not.
But Rajdeep, they've always been charged of not celebrating enough. Because every time the Congress wins and you actually question them, where are the dhols, where are the laddus? So, you've got to give it to them. They feel they can sense a kill. They are sensing
hold
a
the
victory.
dhols and the
exactly.
Diwali mithai just for a while.
For a change, politician trust me more than my editor right now. But that's a welcome change, Rajdeep.
No, we suspect and we are very, very wary of everything. And that's just the way journalists should really be, in my view. There's no point in believing that, suddenly the EVMs look kosher. Rajat Sethi joins us this morning. Good morning. At the Congress headquarters, they're already celebrating. We haven't seen these scenes for a long time. The party that was questioning the authenticity of EVMs now has a lot of faith in the polls and in the EVMs.
And I think I hope there is no spoiler for them. I mean, that would be a little surprising. But there are a few
The last time this happened and it went horribly wrong
was
in 2015 in Bihar, when the BJP was celebrating. So convinced were they that they were winning when they ended up with 55 seats. They were celebrating in the same fashion, then it boomeranged terribly.
That's right. And I think there were a fair amount of 20-odd seats which were really close in our assessments also. So if those 20 seats by some luck fall the other way, it might also become a very close election.
What's at stake for the BJP today?
I think BJP would want to walk out with a respectable defeat, but not an embarrassing defeat. Because
How do you define respectable and where does embarrassing start?
Somewhere like 2025 is quite embarrassing that way.
Embarrassing?
Yeah. And I think anything above 30 is respectable.
And but 2025 by Haryana standards, Rahul, is not embarrassing. Because if you look at the history of Haryana, every time they've booted out a government, now be it right from Bansi Lal, Bhajan Lal, even when Huda's government left, in 2014, they came down to 15. So anything over 20...
10 to 15 is embarrassing. Anything more than 20 is
Bansi Lal came down to 5 when he was booted out after a 10-year term.
If we were to draw
anyone, if they get over 20, I would think, for the BJP, it's history in both ways. History if they come in and form government. History if they even get over 20, because no government till now in Haryana, every time they've been booted out, have gotten under 20. The issue will begin for the BJP if they land between 15 to 20.
So if you want to draw a cricketing analogy, you want a respectable defeat where you fought hard and lost at the end. You don't want an innings defeat.
You see, one of the fascinating things of Haryana, and maybe the statisticians and psephologists, as I look through the numbers, I don't know any other state in this country, and I'm happy to be corrected, where independents and third parties, and I look at third parties as INLD, JJP, which at one time were party number 1 and 2, have got consistently more than 30% of the vote. No other state in the country can you actually win elections so consistently with 30% of the vote, 28% of the vote. INLD came to power once with 28. You have, of course, the big states like Uttar Pradesh, but those were solid 3 parties fighting each other or 4 parties. But independents and smaller parties getting such high, independents in particular, Haryana consistently has had 18 to 25% vote share for independents.
But that could change in this election.
That could change.
There's a larger meta trend at play.
That's the biggest data point for me as well, Rajdeep.
That's why this election could be like no other election that Haryana has ever had.
The bipolarization of Haryana
could finally shrink, and you could have a potential bipolarity.
Not potential, it's an acute bipolarity, because what the numbers that we got from the ground, it is kind of showing that probably the top 2 parties are going to get more than 80% votes in Haryana this time. Almost like that. And if that happens, then just like the normalcy of Jammu Kashmir, I would say Haryana is becoming normal like any other state.